Hi guys! Aniq here.
All here.
Welcome to
K2M
Unboxing and Reviews. So today we have the brand new
iPhone 12 Pro Max.
So this phone is Apple's best phone they've ever made so far. It's the biggest phone ever Apple has ever made.
In their whole entire history, it's big in every single kind of way.
It's big boy. It has so many new features that aren't in the other phones, which is a new thing they did because in the last phones, the Max and the Pluses were just a scale up, while this is almost a completely new phone. So this phone here is in Pacific Blue, a new color they made. They keep on releasing one new color, then they stop in another new color. So it was green, now it's blue.
And also, the box is small. When we're unboxing, we'll see why it's smaller.
So now let's open it. Whoa. Okay, so phone here. Let's put this thing to the side. And now you did notice how the box was smaller, and it's even smaller once you take off the cover. It's really smaller, really. And then it's because now the only things that come in here are a USB-C to lightning cable as a charger, and pamphlet thingies with the SIM cards, stickers, and one paper only now.
Yay, that's one good thing. And also, it's smaller because they removed the power brick and the headphones.
So you did see how this was smaller, and over here we have the box for the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and this box here is noticeably larger.
So it's technically half the size of it.
It's double the size of this. That's because they removed the power brick and the headphones, which do not come with this, but you can still buy it separately. Okay, so let's just open these again. That.
So also one thing you notice, this is in a square and this is
long.
So
let's put these. So over here you guys can see headphones, the ultra fast charging brick, a 20-watt one, and then untangled cable. We just put that in there. So this is also USB-C. So the only phone you would have this with already for free is the 11 Pro Max.
So that would be the last phone you would get the power brick and the headphones, right?
Yeah. So that was what's in with the phone. Now we're on to the phone. So
this phone, as you noticed in the 12 video, it's a square. So in all of the 12 phones, the mini, the Pro, and the normal 12, they're all square now, like the iPhone 5s.
So now let's take this off. Yes. Okay. Some features that this phone has that were not in the other phones, like the 12 Pro or the 11 Pro Max, is that this thing now has a 6.7-inch display instead of a 6.5-inch from the 11 Pro Max. It also has better cameras. For example, the main camera, it's 50% larger, and it has in-camera stabilization. And this thing is only 0.3 inches about in depth, so it's also thinner as compared to that.
And also, they included the LiDAR sensor, and there's 5G. So in all the 12 areas, they included 5G.
So over here, you guys can see the phone, the back, the big boy, and the front. So you see this dot, that's the LiDAR sensor. The box here is also noticeably larger. So are the cameras themselves. And yes,
and there's only one thing that's not small in this. It's
so over
the
here
notch.
we have the 11 Pro Max, but we also have the 8 Plus, and we have the 10S Max. So this here are
4 generations of the Plus or Max
series
lineup.
So first that came out was the 8 Plus, which small name as compared to all of these. So this thing was the first Max phone that has, and it was also the first Apple phone that had wireless charging. So you guys can see it. This one is in white, and two cameras up here, two small cameras, and iPhone down here, and that's up there.
And this one is a 10s Max, which is like it has two cameras this way and the small flash in the middle, and technically they just removed the home button, and yeah.
And then after that was the 11 Pro Max. This was the first phone Apple made, which had a different back, and now we have the 12 Pro Max.
So in this one, it's a square first of all, and it's thinner.
And it's bigger. Boy. So
and
this is the big boy phones that Apple has made.
So you can compare to the 11 Pro Max that this is smaller, and this is like 50% bigger than the old one. So you guys can see.
So as they did say that this has a larger main camera. It looks like they did scale up every camera. This camera is also better at capturing light, so it does about 90% better in low light as compared to these, since it also has a LiDAR sensor, the larger camera. Other things they did to the camera was they added something called in-sensor shift, which instead of the lens moving, so it's less wobbly, the sensor itself moves. That's usually on cameras, and they added it in phones.
And also, in the previous 3 gens, the SIM card was on the other side. So this, and you guys can see the SIM cards here on the 12 Pro Max, and the rest have them on the other side.
So over here, you can also notice that in these 3 phones, they have the same position of the volume button and also the notification off button. In this one, they're a little bit lower, and they're more spaced out.
And also, it's like compared to it, it's thinner. It is thinner.
It is thinner. It's
thinner.
It's because it's a square, and so let's move these to the side. And now we're gonna set this thing up. Open it up.
So we're done setting it up, and it says welcome to iPhone.
So swipe up to get started.
Boom.
And there we are. There really isn't anything new on the front side except for the screen size maybe.
And it's high resolution. That's mostly about it.
Yeah, so I think the only thing that is actually useful from this is the camera. So, okay, so the differences with the camera is, like we said before, the wide camera or the main camera is 50% larger, but also the telephoto camera, instead of 2 zoom, it does 2.5 zoom. The ultra wide camera is the exact same, if I'm not wrong.
And the max zoom is 12x instead of 5 or 10x.
Yes. I think now we should test the camera. So Ali, would you like to go ahead?
So we're taking the photo from the 12 Pro Max. So this is 1. And this is 2.5 because 2.5 is from telephone instead of 2 now. And then 0.5. That was from the 12 Pro Max.
So those photos were from the 12 Pro Max. Ali, take out the 12. Give that to me. And now Ali's gonna take them with 11 Pro Max.
So we have the 1X from the 11 Pro Max, 2 from the 11 Pro Max because it doesn't have 2.5 telephoto, and 0.5 from the 11 Pro Max. So we took them, and those were the photos from there. So
okay, so the photos. Okay, so differences. I can notice one difference in them is that in the 11 Pro Max, from the top, you can see a little bit more orangish light, while in the 12 Pro Max, as compared, it's not as white, I guess, over there. And it, let's zoom in a little. It kind of does look a little bit sharper, right? Yeah, it looks sharper on the edges. And that was for the wide camera. Next is the telephoto camera. Same for this one. So in the 11 Pro Max, you can notice that there's this white light around here, which is like on the background. In this, it like joins them together. Also, the 2.5, it does zoom in more.
And it has more color.
Okay, so now let's go into the 0.5.
Ultra.
Now, on the 0.5, if you notice, it looks more clear. Like, it looks way more clear. With the, on the table, if you notice, it looks more, how do I put this? Sharper. It looks sharper. Ali, what do you have to say?
So in this one, it looks like it has a little more white, and this one it's a little more focused, like more
focused. So there are a little bit noticeable differences. I don't think you would notice them straight out of it. They have the LiDAR sensor. So the LiDAR sensor, it really helps when there's a really dark place in a way, because the LiDAR sensor, it takes your surroundings and it maps them out. So we're gonna make this place very, very dark. Okay, so now we're gonna take a picture of Ali over here. You can probably barely see him. And so let's get this. Okay, so Ali. So it's activated night mode, and now I'm gonna press shoot. Takes 3 seconds. And it took the picture.
So
and now we're gonna do with the 11 Pro Max. Ali, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
And one more thing, that it's fast. The night mode picture is faster than the other one.
Okay, so it did what it could, and it took the best picture it could. There was no light at all, and we even turned off the flash. So it looks like in this one, if we have the right place, I guess, you can make it look like it was day in the 11 Pro Max, 12 Pro Max. In the 11 Pro Max, it doesn't look as
great.
It doesn't look as great, yeah. You can see in the 11 Pro Max, it looks blurrier, and it just looks like it's been smudged. And the 12 Pro Max, you can kind of see it's better.
Yeah.
And it would just look like you took a very bad photo.
Or the camera's from like 20 years old.
Yeah. So night mode is a big
difference.
A big difference with the LiDAR sensor, the larger sensor and stuff. Okay. The phones are over here. Very colorful, white, blue, golden, and green. So here you guys can see all the phones.
White. Specific.
So remember to stay tuned for our video in which we're going to review both the 11 Pro Max, 12 Pro Max, and also the 12. And we're also going to compare them and see how they compare. So this phone is very cool. It's a very good phone too. So thank you guys for watching this video.
Please like this video.
Remember to subscribe to our channel.
And hit the bell icon.
Bye.
Bye.